Lennox Lewis. What are you doing? I'll tell you what Lennox Lewis is doing. He's coming out to lay the foundation down that, hey, I support his decision, but I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm done. Because Frank Maloney, who now wants to be known as Kelly, was the former promoter of fighters such as David Price. He was the manager of Price as well, and he was the manager of Lennox Lewis at a time when Lennox Lewis first won the heavyweight championship of the world. And they were very close, him and Lennox. Meaning that he took Lennox under his wing and they were very tight. Now Lennox, for some period of time, has had in the past a reputation where people were talking behind his back that he may have been on the other side of the fence. For years this was going on throughout his boxing career. Hasim Rahman brought this out in the promotion for their second fight, and this infuriated Lennox Lewis, and he was doing it to add to the promotion, but he didn't know how bad it was infuriating Lennox Lewis to hear this, because he's heard people say this stuff behind his back for a long time. So when he knocked out Rahman in the second round, he wouldn't even shake his hand, because Rahman was basically calling him less than a man, calling him words like sissy, and he was really offended by it. Now Frank Malone comes out and says he wants to be Kelly. We now know who was the girl and who was the guy. But hey, it's all speculation. But does this throw more fuel on the fire from what people was already thinking back in the day? So I don't know. I'm not gonna accuse Lennox Lewis of anything. I mean, he was here in Chicago doing a boxing after dark, and basically he was with another 6-foot tall Jamaican dude too, getting tipsy and drunk. And after it was over, the telecast and whatever was over, they were in an area that's not supposed to be frequent normally by straight people. We were in a moving car. Lennox Lewis outside of the car. Why would he be over there? Why is it? He was like, well, they got a good, which in his case, they have a good like jazz, like reggae type place over there somewhere that's like straight. It's a straight place over there. They're supposed to have reggae and all this stuff over there, but I wouldn't take that risk going down that street just to get to that place. So that's just me, and I live here. So maybe he didn't know. Maybe he was with some friends. They was going down that way. He don't live here, so again, I can't accuse Lennox Lewis. So therefore, I don't even try to accuse Lennox Lewis. Certain things you just gotta let go, and that was one situation where I didn't want to find out. I didn't want to investigate no further. I'm just not interested to know. But then this comes out. Hopefully this is the end of it, with Maloney dancing off into the whatever sunset he was at because nobody really cared that he was gone, and nobody thought about no Frank Maloney. So now that this charade is over, we can get back to what we do: talk boxing. Instead, people are posting on, "Way to go, Kelly!" No, his name is Frank. His daddy and mama named him Frank. I'ma call him Frank. I don't care what he done did to himself and calling himself, "I'm Kelly now." Love you, dude. Your hands is bigger than mine, Kelly. Your name is Frank, and that's who you gonna be until the day you go. You're Frank Maloney. And you can come with that Kelly baloney if you want, but you're Frank Maloney. So you can get the nail polish and wear them heels and walk around and go to parties out there in the UK and some of them crazy clubs. But to us, you're Frank. And if you was here, they'd be, "Frank, take that shit off and get in there and promote this damn fight." Be a man. See, that's what's happening, right? This is what happened when you can't slap people no more. You slap people now, you on court, they on the internet crying, and see, back in the days, people got slapped. And these type of things wouldn't happen no more. So we need to just start slapping people again. We gotta bring that back.